the name, Olio. We were trying to think of a name that was kind of a mix of different stuff, and we kind of told her, and she got on her phone and Googled, I think, the word hodgepodge, which means a mix of stuff. And literally that was the first word that came up, was Olio. I was actually a driver. I delivered produce to a lot of restaurants. I was a truck driver. And the caterer, one of my influences, became friendly with her, and I asked her if she needed help, on the weekends, whatever. I didn't know how to cook. I knew I liked to cook. I didn't know how to do it professionally. And she gave me a job on the weekends, peeling carrots and potatoes and chopping parsley. And started teaching me, and she saw that I did have a passion for it, and she offered me a full-time job, so I quit my job, went to work for her, and then she convinced me to go to culinary school on the weekends. People get to a certain level as a chef, and people have their food, and they, we didn't come up with this all ourselves. You take a little from everybody you work under. You learn. It's non-stop learning, I think, and that's the key, I think, to becoming creative. You never know it all, and you can learn something from everybody. But the reviews have been great. We're still getting them every day. We had some great write-ups. What's the most popular, that people order here at the restaurant? I would say probably the short ribs that we had on our first menu. I think the ricotta gnocchi, which is all the pastas I make here are homemade. I make everything fresh. Which traditionally gnocchi is made with potato. This one I do with ricotta cheese and Parmesan cheese. It's very light for a gnocchi, which tends to be a heavy pasta. And we do have fresh chunks of lobster meat, brandy, little shallots, cream, and tomato. That's another very popular. I think that was one of the most popular ones. And then as far as the Latin influence, since I met my wife and her cooking for me, and just realizing all the flavors and the simplicity of it. Same thing with my mom. Even, growing up in an Italian family, I still can't make meatballs like my mom. She could tell me exactly how she does it. I could try and do it exactly how she tells me to do it, and not the same. You have to take stuff from everybody or everybody you learn from, and then make it your own. Because you really can't try and copy somebody else, because it's not you. And I think it's a big thing too. You want to be like somebody else. Take little things and put your own twist on it, and that's what all chefs do. And if they tell you they don't, they're lying. This is definitely the greatest accomplishment, I think, getting to do this. And, I hope it's for many, many years.